So I did get an okay from Charles Gross to share this, but again, I don't know if I want to share the actual audio, but there it is, because like I heard it with my own ears. I'm just like freaking out. You guys, look, April 2017, and he's gossiping about something I told him before a Christmas party in 2016. I don't even remember it. Like, I do remember like talking to Peter. This is so stupid. Like, I just remember being like, yeah, like, did you invite Charles? But he's like, the way he said it on the audio was just like, yeah, Trish was like, ew, why would you do that? And he's like, Trish, is this all you have better to do is gossip? Shane, you are the biggest gossip, and you're the meanest gossip.
Hello and welcome back to Drama Investigator. Trisha is currently going off on TikTok exposing Shane's treatment towards her while they were best friends. So Charles Gross, who was also friends with Shane Dawson, sent Trisha some voice memos recently that Shane had sent him gossiping about her back in 2017, and Trisha exposed it all on TikTok.
Good morning. Oh my gosh, so I was just sent voice memos from Shane. His own voice, shit-talking me back from April 2017, 2 months after we filmed his first series, where I was him and he was me, and he's just like telling this influencer, I'll say his name's Charles Gross, stuff that I told him. And I wasn't really shit-talking Charles Gross, but Shane was shit-talking me because I was friends with Peter Mon, and I was just like asking him if he invited Charles Gross to this like Christmas party. But he was like mocking my voice in the audio, and like I don't think it's like legal or morally right to share like audio messages, but I heard it for myself, like publicly. I heard it for myself, and I'm like, it's the first time like I actually heard it from Shane's mouth, like being like, Trish, he's like, Trish, are we like kids? Like mocking my voice. I was. So I did get an okay from Charles Gross to share this, but again, I don't know if I want to share the actual audio, but there it is, because like I heard it with my own ears. I'm just like freaking out. You guys, look, April 2017, and he's gossiping about something I told him before a Christmas party in 2016. I don't even remember it. Like, I do remember like talking to Peter Mon. This is so stupid. Like, I just remember being like, yeah, like, did you invite Charles? But he's like, the way he said it on the audio was just like, yeah, Trish was like, ew, why would you do that? And he's like, Trish, is this all you have better to do is gossip? Shane, you are the biggest gossip, and you're the meanest gossip. Yeah, maybe I was like, hey, yeah, Peter Mon said that you're inviting Charles Gross. I never said anything bad about him. He doesn't say that I said anything bad about him, but like, I'm not mean, and I don't look at you gossiping like to someone you don't even know. Like, I was his best friend. No, I was just the stupid one. I was just the desperate one. I'm such an idiot. The audio is literally Shane in a mocking voice, being me, being like, you invited this guy? Like, as what? What? I have never said one bad thing about Shane privately, publicly, I'm just like, I was like kind of getting myself together and like, just like move on. Today's a new day. But I was just like, I'm so shocked. I've just never been so mind blown by someone so fake, because you will not find one voice memo of me bad talking Shane or saying something that Shane said to me in private or question. Like, this is like, Shane's a gossip, yeah, but I didn't know he was so mean and like conniving behind people's back. Truly, I didn't know this. Like, he'd end friendships and he would like kind of tell me, but like also always just like paint himself as like a good person, like never was being like mean. This is just like nasty shit, like mocking. Like, I'm his best friend. We did the first series together. I was going through so much that year, 2017. I did the series after my breakup with Sean, and he knew, like, in that series I'm like going through it. Like, this is months later. Like, I was not mentally well this year. Like, I checked in with Shane about like, I'm so mind blown. Like, you don't understand how bad I just like want to move forward. Like, I love making like TikToks and fun TikToks. Like, these are just so stupid, and like I hate that they're even on my feed. I'm just like, I can't even take it in, like hearing his voice, right? Like, I've heard it from multiple people and like different people, and like, okay, but like hearing him like mock me and say Trish told me 4 months ago about something, like, just and for what? To make Charles Gross feel like worse about. I didn't say anything bad, and he repeated that I didn't say anything bad. It wasn't that. It was just like more that I was like asking him like why he invited like Charles, because like Peter Mon like didn't like him. This was like so long ago. Like, everything's like squashed, but it's just like, what was the point? To make Charles feel bad, to make me look bad, to just shit on me for no reason, to mock my voice. Like, well, I don't understand. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Or like, just completely unwarranted. Like, I know I do stuff that's like rubs people the wrong way, but I was so nice to Shane. I never said anything bad about him. I was always there for him. Like, I'm so it's like the wind has been knocked out of me. Yeah, but like, these are voice memos he sent to people. No one's like privately recording him or anything like that, which I heard other people do. But like, these are voice memos he sent. And honestly, like, if you share a voice memo with me about Shane, like, and like, I'm sure there's more. Like, I'm not going to share them, obviously. Like, it just like solidifies. Like, I already don't feel bad. Like, I already feels like a weight has been lifted off me. Like, I don't have any remorse about this friendship because, like, I did nothing to warrant this. Like, this is the first time ever in my life, in my career on YouTube, that I didn't warrant this kind of response, rebuttal, attack. Like, it's not even a response. It was just like this weird attack for no reason. And it just, I don't know, I guess just like hearing it is just like, yeah, this person is a bad person. Like, this is the one person I thought never talked bad about me, that never like gossiped. Like, this is insane. Yeah, I'm like processing all this. Like, it's just, this week has been hard anyways, because it's like, it literally feels like I just didn't know this person. Peter Mon's video, he said he called me a sociopath, and I'm just like, oh. So just to touch on that, like, Peter Mon made a video talking about like when he met up with Shane in Vegas, and this was like around like, I don't know, 2018. And I guess he said that like Trisha said she'd meet up with me or something in Vegas, and to which Shane said to that, oh yeah, Trisha said she'd meet up with me in Vegas. That's what Peter told Shane. Shane's response to that was, Trisha's a pathological liar. Like, what is the point? It's not like I said, you know, Shane's this, or made up rumors about someone. I said, oh, I would love to meet up with you, to which Shane's response is, Trisha's a pathological liar. Peter Mon also goes on to say that he says that Tana's a sociopath, Jake Paul's a sociopath, and then I'm a sociopath. Oh my god, Shane, you're not a psychologist. Not everyone's a sociopath. Oh my god, you give this guy a series of fake therapists and an ego, and all of a sudden he just knows everything about psychology and he can diagnose anyone as a sociopath. Like, what? Make it make sense. And he said Andrew and Garrett, and they were there like laughing in Ryland. Like, why did I warrant that? Why did I warrant my best friend called me a pathological liar and a sociopath? And again, to reiterate, this isn't Shane saying this in defense of himself. Well, Trisha's a pathological liar. It's not like I made up a rumor about Shane and he's like, Trisha's a pathological liar. Like, he just said this because I said I wanted to meet up with Peter, which I did meet up with him and do a video in my apartment. Okay? So he just said I'm a sociopath for no reason. Like, he just met this guy, Peter Mon, for the first time, and he knew me 9 years at that point, and just decided to randomly say Trisha's is a sociopath? I'm like, this is like, even him telling Charles Gross all this, like, what is the point? I mean, clearly he had some issue with me, or some issues himself, if he's telling Gabby, Hannah I have herpes, which I'm gonna show next week on my podcast, like, my results. Like, I don't, but it's like, why are you just making this stuff up? Why are you just saying this? What is the point, though? Like, what is the point? To humiliate me, to make me look stupid, to paint your own narrative of me, like, to make me look like a clown for being friends with you?
Trisha also recently posted a vlog to her vlog channel titled Shane and Ryland Are Literal Scum of the Earth, where she exposed the gaslighting that she endured from Shane and Ryland when Trisha told them about the traumatizing experience that she had had with Jeffrey. She also mentioned Ryland's podcast, and that podcast was very interesting, to say the least. When I first watched it, Ryland was like, we wish Trisha had come to us and voiced her issue first. And I was thinking, oh yeah, why didn't she do that? Well, Trisha exposed that she actually did. She voiced her concerns multiple times to them last year when Jeffrey was treating her like shit, and apparently they pushed it to the side. Shane's reasoning for pushing Trisha's concerns to the side was that he told her he was in therapy and he couldn't really deal with it, and that he was going to distance himself from Jeffrey in the future. But the truth is, Shane got cancelled last year, and so his only source of huge income is through his palette and merch collabs with Jeffrey. Now, with regards to Shane's financial situation at the moment, things aren't looking too good. People have found out that he's selling some of the expensive items from his home at high prices online. Tut tut. And next minute, Jeffrey is most likely going to drop Shane. Watch the spot, because Shane will be having a negative impact on his business. Now that Trisha has realised that Shane wasn't a good friend to her over the years, like she thought they were besties, we can only imagine the dirt that's going to be brought to light. So get your seatbelts ready and prepare for this Dramageddon. Let me know your thoughts on all this in the comments.